Good day, my people. Good day, good evening, good morning. It depends where you are watching from. Today, I have a new topic, a new agenda, a new face, a new discussion, new way of discussing. The topic for today is all about Operation Free the Nation. Operation Free the Nation means a lot of things. You may add whatever you like, you may interpret it as you like. One thing I have to tell you now is this. Welcome to Miro African Television. It has been long. I have not been online or live on some issues because of one thing or the other. Not that I'm having technical issues, but drawing on a new strategies on how to do things and best way to follow most of our goals. Welcome, my brothers and sisters. Before I will proceed, I would not like to show the video for security reasons, because if I show the video, YouTube start wangling around my videos and start blocking things and blocking my keys. So I will let you people to listen to the audio. You will understand where I'm going and what I'm trying to show you. After the video, then I will have a review, and we will discuss on the video that you guys are going, or the audio you guys are going to listen now. And we will be able to do one thing or the other. So let's proceed.
To come out and vote out PDP for good and make sure your vote count. This is a center of the culture of political focus and determination. We have no doubt, if the Southwest Bloc understands and accepts this change, it will happen. So the ball is in your court. If you want to improve Nigeria, put your experience and determination, and God willing, it will happen. Whatever savings we will make from stopping corruption, we will quickly put in farming and mining. And we will start the commodity boards. Let us see the cocoa farms resurfacing, since the oil is being ridiculed now in the market. What the APC will do is to make sure infrastructure is once more on the ground. NEPA, power holding owned company, and then the road, the express road, from Lagos to here and from here to Ilorin. This will be a great priority to APC. We have no doubt in your state government. You have seen it, you have experienced it, you promise that it will continue. For the rest of the country, especially the Northeast, security is the priority. For the rest of the country, job, opening of factories, getting goods and services, and getting everybody employed. I thank you very much. The massive experience I have from the airport to here, I will never forget. I thank you very much indeed.
Buhari ti sọ̀rọ̀ àti gbọ́. 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 Ó tún yá ṣe bàbá, ṣe Buhari, ṣe bàbá, ṣe Buhari, ṣe bàbá, ṣe Buhari.
Your experience has been infectious. I don't know when I dance in public last. I thank you very much, and God bless all of us. APC,
Change.
APC,
Change.
APC.
Change.
Let us remove PDP. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir.
Buhari
On your
is
state,
all
you made the general dance today. Ladies and gentlemen.
Buhari ti sọ̀rọ̀ àti gbọ́. Buhari ti sọ̀rọ̀ àti gbọ́.
Ẹ ṣé gan ni
Ṣé
o.
bàbá ṣé Buhari ṣé bàbá ṣé Buhari ṣé bàbá ṣé Buhari aṣíwájú ṣé bàbá ṣé Buhari ṣé bàbá ṣé Buhari.
So, my people, men listening to this audio, I believe that your brain are being wind back. I believe that most of you are now remembering what happened on that wonderful day. I would like to change my strategy a little bit today. I would like to emphasize on the general issue holding that country called Nigeria. For now, Nigeria is our country. We are Nigerians by identity, and we are still Biafrans by nationality. No doubt about that. But for now that we are still in this Nigeria, we are trying a lot of strategy to make sure that we get ourselves out of the hands of these cabals. We have tried a lot of things. But today, I fall into this video. I listened to this video time and time again. A lot of things came into my mind on the issue of how come that this type of people, I mean, if somebody like Buhari, men listening to the background, today nobody will agree to you that they voted Buhari into power. Whoever you ask, no be me, oh, it's like Buhari made magic to appear in that power of authority. But in my own understanding, those that backed Buhari to succeed him, to make him to succeed in that country, are learned people, not only from the eastern region, not only from the northern region, from the entire Nigeria. My question goes like this. Don't we have young politicians? Don't we have young brains? Our people normally says in the Proverbs, in my mother tongue, they said, that is proverb. And many elderly people on this show today will understand this proverb. We can do things in a different dimension. Because our people says, egwu dagharịa a change ukwu egwu, agadi nwanyị agbagharị egwu. What am I not saying? My people, don't we think there are ways we may follow to liberate our nation? There are ways we may do things. There are things that our people have not tried yet in Nigeria. Because before I proceed, I would like to use a word. As in enweghị ihe gworo onye ara ka ọ hafụ inwe ntanwe. And another people says, no matter the education you give to a monkey, or no matter what education or training you give to a monkey, whenever you pass his under tree, he must surely look up. Why am I throwing these proverbs into these words? It's for the people that have brain to be able to figure out what I'm trying to say. at the end of the day. You may not understand it now, but you may listen to the video 2-3 times to be able to decode the coded words being embedded into this video. You know, if you come into Nigeria, it's you and I that holds the labor market. Men looking at the whole nation today, no state in that country can be able to pay their salaries. Teachers are being owed. They are the worst people that they do owe their salaries for months, almost years. And the economic power of Nigeria is in the hands of the Igbos. They are into buying and selling. And Yoruba side secure the governmental side of it. It's also labor. Hausa, the northern part of Nigeria, also into labor by producing agriculture. Other parts produce agriculture, but there is places that secured most of the things in that nation. There are things we can do. There are ways we can follow to be able to reach where we want to go, to be able to acquire what we are looking for. This is Mirror African Television. This Mirror African Television is not a group. My job is to look into issues, do mathematics, and bring it out for you people to choose which one belongs to you. I can remember the time Owazirike came into power. Owazirike raised up in Eastern region. Owazirike tried his best in making things to happen under Biafran Ofeten. It did not work. A lot of people died. Today, Nnamdi Kanu raised up, tried all his best. A lot of people died and nothing happened. What else can we do? How many of us have asked ourselves, we have tried this way, Ojukwu fight, battle with Nigeria, lose. People died, nothing happened. Owazirike came up, didn't fight, used freedom gentleman method, people died and nothing happened. Nnamdi Kanu came out with insultive word, aggressive way, people died, nothing happened. Which way do you think we may follow today to reach our promised land? That is the question I'm going to throw out to every of us. There are many ways we may follow. And I think on this way, many may not accept it. Many may not accept it. But there are the hard way, but the only way. There is no simple way and the best way. No. There is, on my own view, the hard way, but it's the only way. The question is now, tell us the hard way and the only way. In Nigeria today, there are political parties. These political parties, we know PDP, APC, ABGA, and whatever. But there are more political parties that we doesn't even, we know, but we have already forgotten. They are still in existence. If we join any of these political parties, all of them are corrupt. All of them are being financed by the money-back people. But there are other ways, because during the time of Zeke, they tell us that Zik started a movement when we still under colonial master. They call it Zik movement. And that Zik movement later formed a very powerful ally, very powerful group. But Zik was so wise by that time because he needed independence. He used every tools around him to get that independence. That most of us today, if it's today, we will not agree with him. But he used that methodology. At the end of the day, they get independent. And Zik converted that his group to a political party. And they were very successful in Nigeria by then. If you may ask me, we have two ways to get what we are looking for. If we, number one, if we will be able to get the go-ahead or the green light from state governments in Eastern region to pass the bill of the Biafrans into their state legislators, that will give us the power to practice what we call today de facto government under the government of Nigeria. That means we will be doing our affairs, governing ourselves under the government of the states ruling in Eastern region. We will also have our laws, have our entities, legislation, and everything. While the governors of the state will be doing the affairs of the state, and we will be running affairs of the de facto governments. Or, number two, we form a political party. As we are into commerce, into government works, to protect the interests of workers in Nigeria. Because if you are forming a political party, you will not call it Igbo party. It's a Nigerian party. But in your state, you guys got to do what you want to do. You understand me? That means we may form what we call Labour Party. And this Labour Party, for it to serve the interests of the people, listen to me. Because our people, when you hear word, they jump into it and start talking rubbish. If we form Labour Party, we will not allow the federal government to fund it for us. It's got to be the party for the people. And this party for the people got to be financed and taken care of by the people. That means every buying and selling people, both in the east, in the north, in the west, every part of Nigeria, will have their meetings and make their contribution to make their party to remain their property and their own and to serve their interests. And the motto of that political party will be for the interests of the labor people in Nigeria, to serve the interests of the workers, buying and selling workers. No matter whatever you are doing, your interests will be protected in the federal and the state government. Who are the ones voting for people in Nigeria? 80% of them are into labor. Only 20% are out of work or they are still in school. That's to tell you, we can reach where we are going with the crowd and the masses and the tiredness of that nation, the tiredness of the corruption running in that nation. We can be able to make a change. And on that party, anybody who is above 50 years is not allowed to contest in any position. That is to give the young youths. If you look at Austria today, the person leading Austria today is 31 years old. 31 years old. Nigeria president is almost 100 now. But the one leading Austria today is 31. Not 41, not 51 nor 61. 31 years old. We put it into our portfolio of the Labour Party. The leaders of this party, any leader, no matter what, we will do it and protect it. If you are more than, let's say, 45 years, you will not participate in president, governorship, or local government. So that the young youths, the young lawyers, the young educated people will have chance to change things in that old cabal nation. We can do it. You may not accept it today, but that is the hard way and the only way. And that is Operation Free that nation from the old people. Election is coming. Who are showing interest to rule you? The same people that have ruled and messed the economy up are still raising their finger to rule you. Are you dormant? Is your brain frozen? Are you not married? If you can be able to control your family, you can control the nation. You are educated, young, agile, ready to listen, know the value of microeconomics. Many may agree, many may disagree with me, but believe me, what I'm telling you is the hard way and the only way to get out of this mess. Not today. River State people are crying, and other nations are sitting like this watching them. And tomorrow, Igbos will be crying, and the other part will be like this watching them. Next tomorrow, northeast of Nigeria will be crying. The whole nation will just forget as if that place doesn't even belong to them. The next time, Yoruba will be crying. Let us treat this sickness once and for all. We can treat this sickness that we are fighting to pull out. We are the one. Our economy today is in jeopardy. I mean the Igbos, the Biafrans. Our economy is a mess. Our children are being killed. And what we are still looking for did not come. Where did we make mistake? Where did we get it wrong? Did we mismanage it? Or the nature doesn't want it to happen? Okay. Why don't we go back and redraw and change our strategy? Must we stick to this Wazirike Nnamdi? This person come, the same Wazirike method. The next one come, the same thing, and nothing happened. And they keep on telling you that United Nations will come and do something for us. United Nations doesn't have the mandate to divorce husband and wife. No. It's not in their mandate. And for you to get referendum like Southern Sudan, go and read the history of that country. How many years did they fight? Almost 30 good years. Are you ready to battle for 30 years? No. The answer is no. A wise man will say no. What does it take for us to give it a try? None of us, right from Ojukwu, none of us have ever tried this method that I'm bringing. I have our brother Barrister Emeka. he is projecting for de facto government, it's also good. But why should we work under the government while we can make change at the central government? Why should we form a de facto while we can secure the entire system? Fill it with young boys. You know, in military, if you want a general to resign, you will take a recruit and put him at the top of the general, and the general will just resign and go. Why don't we give it a test? Form a Labour Party in Nigeria, full with by Labour people and young learned men, so that there will be nobody like the governor of Imo State, nor the governor of Anambra State, nor the president of the federation that doesn't even have respect for his people. Today, the wife of Nigerian president worth $25 billion in US. How many years have Buhari ruled? Buhari made you to understand, told you that he's going to fight corruption. Did you listen to the video that I just played? He will say that the cocoa market will be reshuffled and start functioning, and the palm oil will come back to existence, and this and that and that. Look, today the president's wife worth $25 billion, while in Nigeria they cannot pay their workers. Back home, they cannot pay the teachers. Back home, the schools are falling. Why? Because you are pushing the wrong people into power. You support the old. How can a nation like Nigeria that is leading Africa vote in Buhari? How can young boys come out to campaign, defend, stand for Buhari? Are you deaf and dumb? Can't you think? Can't you rule your family? Are you not a man? That is why we must change our strategy today, to bring a new strategy, to form a very powerful movement that will form Labour Party, that we will not need any cabal among us. All of them, I know they carry the money. But when we said, let us do it, because achụwa akpịrịkpị anaghị ahụ akpịrịkpị atụtụrụ ka ma ehi m ga-agbala ha m na egbubiri m ya ọdụdụ. Igbo na-atụ ya n'ilulu. All these boys that are dying should not die in vain. We can only show that we are wise people when you try this way, it didn't work, you go. You change your system, you come, you try this way, it didn't go, you go. You change your system, you try the other way, it didn't go, you go. You keep on trying, never you give up. Never give up. Because we can make it. We can do it. Today, they are trying to sell to us different types of restructuring. Let me tell you, my people, restructuring will not work. Restructure won't move an inch. Rather, the cabals that are ruling the nation will go back and check 99 constitution. They will refurbish it, and like now, Buhari signed into law, they will be paying the past Biafran policemen. Is that one not open bribery for your eye? That thing where Buhari signed into power, is it not an open eye bribery? They bribe people now to shut up. What does Biafran police got to do with the Nigerian government? Open eye bribery. Today, the so-called Biafran police people are now clapping. Biafra is the best president Nigeria have ever had. Do you see it? They do you, the more you look, the less you see. They are well organized. They use little thing to manipulate you. It have never been too late. We can still regain the control. But on this, it's no longer you people. It's got to be we can do it. As I'm talking to you, There is a new website called MiroAfricanTV.com. Have you paid a visit there? Look at it there. Let me look at it there. It's www.MiroAfricanTV.com. Miro African TV are looking for bloggers. There are news that news agencies or web hosters in Nigeria doesn't want you to publish in their news page. Miro Africa will publish it. Bloggers, if you know how to blog, support Miro Africa and it shall be well with you. If you want payment, Miro Africa is there to pay you. According to the news you send in, you will get paid. Only before you start, please inform, write that you want to be among the news publishers. And Miro Africa will create a platform for you to start publishing your news. And every week, your money will be in your account. That is Miro Africa for you. So my people, for those that are just joining in now, let me replay the video that I just played before. And after the video, we shall call it a day then. So.
To come out and vote out PDP for good. And make sure your vote count. This is a center of the culture of political focus and determination. We have no doubt if the Southwest Bloc understands and accepts this change, it will happen. So the ball is in your court. If you want to improve Nigeria, put your experience and determination, and God willing, it will happen. Whatever savings we will make from stopping corruption, we will quickly put in farming and mining. And we will start the commodity boards.
Did you hear what he just said? He said they will start mining again in Nigeria. Have Buhari government treated that matter of mining? No. Has Buhari government treated the cocoa farm that he wants to revive in Nigeria? No. All the focus is that same oil, to carry oil money. Today, the wife of the president, what? 25 billion. Do you know what is 25 billion? Do you know how many companies in Western world, from grandfather to grandfather, have run this company for years? They don't even work with 2 million. But the wife of Nigerian president worth 25 billion today. While workers, do you know what they can do with 25 billion? Do you know how many schools they can build in Nigeria? Do you know how many roads they will connect in Nigeria? Do you know how many electricity they will be able to achieve? These guys doesn't love you. These guys doesn't like you. And until you realize what I'm telling you, then you will be able to come out. Our brother Smith said, they will cheat when we form a political party. They will cheat. Which people, okay, if at all Buhari used cheating to enter power, which people cheat? Which people did it? It is you and I that collected money and sell our future. Let's tell ourselves the truth. The problem we are crying today, we want to pull out of Nigeria. The same problem is being created. We help that problem to establish. Look at yourself. Tell yourself the truth. Am I lying? We help put this corruption, we help water the corruption in Nigeria. We, the youth of today, I helped and rig PDP election in Mbise. I did it. We are the youth that ring elections. That time they use us to ring election. Because our people say, we think that we are cool. We are the cool guys in the community. We are the people that but we didn't know that we are killing ourselves. Because nobody is there to teach us. Nobody is there to advise us that what you are doing, you will face the wrath tomorrow. Nobody came out to make us to understand that these people doesn't want to rule you. That's why they are using you to get themselves into power. Why don't we convert our program and start teaching the young youth back home? We did that thing that you are doing today. Today, you think that you are the largest, you are the strongest, you are the most connected. You are not connected to anything. Rather, you are helping the corrupt government to water the flower of corruption to grow and become forest tomorrow. But we that have passed through that way, experience it, notice that lack of knowledge, not lack of teaching, lack of explanation is what is harming our people. We should come out, join the voice and said, Operation Free the Nation. I am suffering today to make this video because I am part of this corruption in Nigeria. I played the role in the corruption, thinking that I'm doing great thing for the great people. By that time, I am one of the cool guys in the community. Every day they will call for me, I will come out and we will go and drink and they will pay for our drinks and we'll be posing. We are moving with Jeep. Am I moving with their Jeep today? Their good cars are gone. Most of them doesn't even know whether I'm existing. Because I have helped them to fertilize the corruption tree. Now the corruption tree is now turning to forest. I am here now shouting, trying to tell the young youth, please don't help them to ring election. Allow the real winner to go into power. Because you doesn't know whom you want to push in. Maybe he will be the one that will seize the entire property of your family. They can do it. That is why I said, we outside Nigeria, youth inside Nigeria, workers inside Nigeria, business people inside Nigeria, let us come together and form what we call Labour Party. And put into the portfolio of that Labour Party that anybody who is above 45 years is no longer allowed to rule any position from that Labour Party. The ruling will start as from the age of 29 till 45. Whoever that gets in, let him go and make things happen. They are young, their brain are hot, they don't fear anything, they are large in thinking. Not voting old men. Atiku Abubakar want to come back. All the whole, even Babangida self will now come back with a wheelchair and win. With wheelchair, he will win and rule you. Because this culture of elderly people knows everything is a lie. It is a lie. And we learn that it's those that travel. That is indirect expo to tell you the old man doesn't know everything. If you are above 30, you can now advise your father on some issues because his brain is now shrinking back while your own is still exposing. And our elders should also give the young youth the room to exercise their freedom and their knowledge. God bless you as you're listening to me. I may come back tomorrow on the same issue, but in a different pattern. Remain blessed. This is Mirror African Television. Let us keep on listening to the president.
Let us see the cocoa farms resurfacing since the oil is being ridiculed now in the market. What the APC will do is to make sure infrastructure is once more on the ground. NEPA, power holding owned company, and then the road, the express road, from Lagos to here and from here to Ilorin. This will be a great priority to APC. We have no doubt in your state government, you have seen it, you have experienced it, you promise that it will continue. For the rest of the country, especially the Northeast, security is the priority. For the rest of the country, job, opening of factories, getting goods and services, and getting able-bodied employed. I thank you very much. The massive experience I have from the airport to here, I will never forget. I thank you very much indeed.
Buhari ti sọ̀rọ̀ àti gbọ́. Buhari ti sọ̀rọ̀ àti gbọ́. Buhari ti sọ̀rọ̀.